Yes, yes, fight fans, body and mind sports, my people. You are fully appreciated in this round, my guys, my people. So, Fabio Wardley and Justice Huni, they have had the weigh-ins, my guys, the final weigh-ins before fight night tomorrow. So it is on. It is on, my guys, my people. Remember, guys, the winner of this fight, right, will be mandatory to the WBA regular strap, not the WBA super strap held by Alexander Usyk, my guys, my people. The WBA regular strap, which is held by Kubrat Pulev, and he's defending that against Michael Hunter come I believe 23rd of August or something around that date. So that means that the winner of Rooney and Wardley, well, they will be mandatory to the winner of Kubrat Pulev and Michael Hunter. Whatever the case, they are not going to be direct mandatory to the winner of Usyk and Dubois, my guys, my people. However, they will be in line to face either of those fighters, Usyk or Daniel Dubois, depending on who wins in their fight. Right? This fight, though, a homecoming for Fabio Wardley, is taking place in Ipswich Town FC, my guys, my people. And there will be on the night a guaranteed 20,000 fans. 20,000 fans. British fans. So you know the atmosphere is going to be awesome, my guys. Totally electric, to say the least, my guys, my people. All cheering on for Fabio, right? But Huni says, well, he's fighting out of his home in Australia, so that means no pressure on him. All the pressure is on Fabio, my guys. Going by my assessment, I would say Fabio looks very confident, and if any pressure he feels on the night will only be pressure that he places on himself to put up a possible career best performance, as he is looking to knock out Justice Huni by any means. And he challenges Huni, says, you're gonna have to pick up the whole ring and throw it on my head if you think you are going to get a win against me in my own backyard, my guys, my people. A challenge to which Huni he replies saying that is exactly what he has been training for to do in training camp, my guys, my people. So simply, Huni means he is looking to get the win via any means necessary, whether box or go for the knockout, make it a firefight, slug it out. He's looking to do it all, my guys, my people. I'm Justice Huni, that is. But look, Huni says no pressure on him. Come fight night, it might change. It might change in front of that crowd, which could turn out to be hostile for Huni, and that can work in two ways. It can either, cause him to take charge and thrive in that situation, or you could break. If he breaks, he loses. If he takes charge of the situation, he may win. He may win, my guys, my people. So that's a double-edged sword. Therefore, Justice Huni, my guys, my people. But with that said, let's first talk about the weigh-ins before we talk about how I think the fight might turn out itself. The weigh-ins, Fabio came in at 243 pounds and Huni came in at 248 pounds, my guys. Both fighters in their last fights, that is Huni versus Portagier and Fabio versus Clark, my guys. They both came in at 241.5 pounds. So Fabio there has added just 1.5 pounds, my guys, a measly 1.5 pounds, whereas Huni has added I'll say nothing out of the ordinary, but a good 6.5 pounds, my guys, my people. So nothing out of the ordinary for both fighters ultimately. Is Huni looking to sit on his punches more and hoping that extra 6.5 pounds or so could help make the punches just that little extra heavier? I don't think it really makes a difference, even though it is Huni's career's heaviest, but he has weighed very close to that before against Troy Pitcher. He came in at 247.5, and he stopped Pitcher in 2 rounds. But Pitcher is no Fabio. This is a totally different level, my guys, my people. So he's gonna have to do a little bit more than add pounds, my guys, my people. You know, Huni, who throughout his career, he has been averaging around the high 230s, and well, between that and the low 240s, my guys, my people. And when he has been coming in around the low 240s, in his last 3 fights, they've all been stoppages. They've all been stoppages as well. But look, those opponents, nothing to compare to Fabio. Nothing to compare to Fabio. In fact, Huni, when he has stepped up in opposition, he's not been able to stop any of his opponents. These are step-up fights, right? Against Joseph Goodhall, he came in at 242.5 pounds. Then against Andrew Tabiti, he came in at 237.25 pounds. Then against Kevin Lorena, he came in at 243.5 pounds, my guys. So these are the 3 names that represent the best oppositions Huni has faced so far in his career, and was not able to stop them, even though he came in within the you know, his average range in weight, which is the high 230s and low 240s, my guys, my people. He wasn't able to stop them. Where we know in his last 3 fights, it came in at similar weights and stopped all of those opponents simply because they were low level ups, my guys, my people. Where against higher level opponents, the first lot of names I mentioned, which Fabio belongs in, not able to stop them. So I don't believe the extra 6.5 pounds or so that he has put on for this fight is going to affect Fabio at all. And if he knocks out Fabio, I'll be super surprised, to tell you the truth. Fabio, who has taken clean punches from bigger punches than Huni in Adelaide, David Adelaide, my guys, my people. Well, anyway, my guys, let's now move on to Fabio Wardley, who came in on the night, came in today weighing in at 243 pounds, my guys, my people. Just 1.5 pounds more than he last weighed in his last fight against Fraser Clark in the rematch, where he stopped Clark in just 1 round, guys, my people. However, his new weight of 243 is exactly the same as in the first fight with Fraser Clark, which ended in a draw, my guys, my people, and happens to be his career heaviest as well. Now you might be asking, was it because of the added weight why he wasn't able to stop Clark? No, my guys, no. In that first fight, the reason why he wasn't able to stop Clark, it was a matter of styles and Fabio being in unfamiliar territory, my guys, my people. And Fabio, he learns in every fight. By the second fight, he had figured out Clark, so was able to stop him in the second fight, my guys, my people. The lowest Fabio has ever come at in his career was 223. That was in 2017, the third fight of his career, and against Scott Seward, my guys, my people. So you can see there, in 7 years or so, Fabio has put on the weight gradually and has added 20 pounds within a space of 7 years or so, my guys, my people. The proper way to do it as a heavyweight, not like Lawrence Okoli did, coming in at 260 something pounds in his debut fight in heavyweight, whereas in the cruiserweight, right, he was weighing 220 something pounds. So he added about 40 pounds, my guys, and looked bloated, way out of shape. That's not how to do it, my guys. Fabio, well, he has been doing it the proper way. And I've also noticed that against Nathan Gorman, he came in at that was in 2022, by the way. He came in at 240 pounds, and that was for the British heavyweight title. Fabio's first real step up fight, my guys, my people, and that is when he started coming in at the 240s. So there's a pattern here. When he steps up in opposition, that is when he increases weight. When he stepped up in opposition from Gorman to Clark, he came in at 243 the first time, before in the second time dropping to 241.5. Now he's coming against Huni. He's weighed in at 243 again. So you can see there, it's like that 243 weight is reserved for step up fights, my guys, my people. Either way, I'm not putting too much stock on the weight, but what I am going to put stock in, my guys, I think is going to make a difference in this fight, is Fabio's forward footwork and his power, my guys, my people. His power is immense. He's going to be the most powerful fighter that Huni has ever fought. He's way more powerful than Lorena, and Lorena can punch. We saw him drop Daniel Dubois, you know. But listen, Fabio punches harder than Lorena, my guys. And if Lorena can trouble Huni, which he did in their fight, so can Fabio. And he can close the distance way better than Lorena. Way better. Has better forward momentum footwork than Lorena. The way he closes the distance, even against aggressive power punches, as he did with David Adelaide, Fabio did. You know, so, man, Huni better watch out. He's not as elusive as he thinks. He was tagged way more easily by Lorena, my guys. If Lorena can, so can Fabio, my guys, my people. So I'm predicting this is going to be a knockout, a 9th round knockout, as I have been predicting before, my guys, my people. So I'm going to stick with that, my people. Before you leave, do like, do share, subscribe, of course. Drop your comments below, and as always, stay super blessed.